Welcome back, learners. I hope you are still with me. We are still together. Let's look at another example here. Let us look at another example here. We have done a similar example before we go for a short break. Then it says here, it took Mr. Coetzee 30 minutes to fly the distance of 153 kilometers between Kimberley and Bloemfontein. Calculate the average speed in kilometers per hour. If the formula average speed is equals to distance traveled over time taken, which means here we are going to say the distance traveled it's 153 kilometers over the time taken. Remember, because here is 30 minutes, it's 30 minutes. We must convert again this 30 minutes to hours. Therefore, it's 0.5 hour, which is 0.5 divided by 153 divided by 0.5, which is 153 divided by 0.5 equals to 306 kilometers. 306 kilometers. Let's say, for example, for this example, if the time was not given, and we have this formula, and they say you must calculate the time taken to reach Bloemfontein by Mr. Coetzee. Let's say, for example, he traveled the distance of 750 kilometers at an average speed of average speed of 175 kilometers per hour. Remember, you are not allowed to drive at this high speed of 175 kilometers per hour around South Africa. You are allowed to drive with this average speed of 100 kilometers per hour in our national roads, or 120 kilometers per hour in some national roads. Therefore, here we are looking for time and average speed is equals to distance over time. Remember, we are looking for time. Then we say the distance is 170 The distance is 750 kilometers over 175 kilometer per hour, which is 750 divided by 175 equals to 4.285, approximately to two decimal numbers, it's 4.29 hours. Let's say they said you must write your answer for time in hours and minutes. You must write your time in hours and minutes, which means we are going to say, we take this, let's take this hours, this 4 hours, our whole number is hours, which means we are going to have 4 hours. What is left is 0.29 hours again. But because they said in minutes, hours and minutes, we are going to convert these hours to minutes. We are going to convert these hours to minutes. Therefore, we are going to say 0.29 multiplied by 60. Why are we multiplying by 60? We are multiplying by 60 because we are converting from hours to minutes. Remember, conversion is important. From first paper to second paper, you are going to convert. Therefore, you must know your conversions. Therefore, here we are going to say 0.29 multiplied by 60 equals to, which is 17 minutes. Don't worry about the 0.4, which means now Mr. Coutier have traveled for 4 hours 17 minutes. 4 hours 17 minutes. I hope we are together. Let's look at this question again. Remember, distance is given and distance is 750. Average speed is 175 kilometers per hour. Kilometers per hour. And we are going to use the same formula. Same formula of 170 divided by 750 divided by 175 is 8.25. 8.25, which is 4 hours and 17 minutes. Remember, time is equals to distance over average speed. Average speed. Therefore, our distance is 750. Our average speed is 750 kilometers per hour. Again, with the same example, they can say here, calculate the average speed in kilometers per hour, but the distance being given in meters and time in seconds. Let's say our time is 45 minutes. 45 minutes. Therefore, here the first thing that you must do, you must look at the question, the unit that is needed. Here it's kilometers per hour. What do we have here? We are having meters and minutes, which means we must convert first kilometers to kilometers and minutes to hours. Therefore, the formula will be given, and you must use the formula, which is time equals to distance over average speed. Average speed. Therefore, distance is 153 meters. But remember, we must convert meters to kilometers. And remember, this K stands for 1,000. Which means you are going to multiply this 153 by 1,000. You're going to multiply this 153 by 1,000, which means it's going to be multiplied by 1,000. And our average speed, which is 45 minutes. Also, you must convert that 45 minutes to hours, which is 45 divided by 60 equals to 45 divided by 60. 45 divided by 60 equals to 0.75 hour. 0.75. Therefore, our distance is 153 multiplied by 1,000, which is 153,000. This equals to 153,000 divided by 0.75. 153,000 divided by 0.75, which is 204,000 hours. Which means Mr. Coutier have traveled for more than, let's say it's how many days, divide by 24, more than 8,500 days, which means you have traveled more than 10 years. Let's look at another example. Here it's a map of Howick area in KwaZulu-Natal. I hope you could see the map. 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 5.1. Write down 5.1, 5.1, 5.1. Write down the grid reference of E. Njoloba High School. Njoloba High School. Here is the entrance of Njoloba High School. Here it's our high school. I hope you could see the high school. Here is the high school. Here is the high school, which is at reference grade D3. Our answer is D3. Our answer is grade D3. The next question, describe relative position of Howick High School from Howick High School. Howick High School. Here it's Howick High School from Njoloba High School. From here to here, which means now we are looking for the relative direction. Then we are looking for the direction, which means now you must state whether when you are from rate of Howick from Njoloba High School, from here to here, you must state whether here is it, where does it lie. Let's look. It's between north and west, which means it's northwest. It's northwest. 5.1.3. The athletics coaches of Njoloba High School and Howick High School are organizing a fun run for their learners, parents, and the community. Which will start at Njoloba High School and finishes at Howick High School. Howick High School. From here to here. Describe a possible route for the fun run if the traffic officials declare that main route must not be used. Let's see, they must not use the main road. Let's see, where is our main road? Let's look at the entrance of Howick. Here is the entrance of Howick. Where are we supposed to go? We must go here. Which means, how are we going to get there? this way, this way. This is the main road. Remember, we are not supposed to use what? The main road, which means we cannot use this road. This road is out. This road is out. This road is out. We cannot use this road. We cannot use this road. We cannot use this road. Fine. We must find another way to get there. Here is another route. From here, this way. We cannot use the main road. We can go this way and turn here and go up, 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 and up. Let's see now which streets are we going to use. Which streets are we going to use? We are having Walter. We are having Walter Avenue. From Walter Avenue, we are having HAD. Now Avenue corner, and till we get to Midland Street. Then let's give the direction. From Injoloba High School, you get out through the main entrance. You go up until you get Heavy First Street. First Street, it's Heavyland. Then you turn left. You turn left here at Mainland Street. Mainland Street, and you go straight up until you get the corner of, here is the corner of Haitna corner, and you go up, go straight up until you get to Walter Avenue. Then you reach the entrance of Howick High School. Howick High School. Fine. From Ijoloba High School, you go to Waveland Street. Then you turn left to Mainland Street. Mainland Street. From Mainland Street, you go straight. From Mainland Street. Mainland Street, you go straight to Hartner corner, and you reach Walter Avenue. And you turn left to Howick High School, which means from Injoloba High School you get to Waveland Street, left to Maitland Street. Mayland Street. From Mayland Street you go straight to Hartner Corner and you will turn left to Walter Avenue and turn left again to Howick High School. Then 5.1.4, it says use a ruler to determine the length of the shortest distance on the map from Howick High School to Injoloba High School. Use a ruler to determine the length in millimeter of the shortest distance on the map. Now we must measure from here up until here. From here up until here, using millimeter, it's going to be 130 millimeters. The distance is going to be 130 millimeters. 130 millimeters. Then the next question. Every morning Miss Mazibuko drops her husband at Mediclinic and then drives to school, driving at an average speed of 45 kilometers per hour. She completes the single trip in 1/10 of an hour. Calculate the distance covers on this single daily trip. The distance. 5. Our average speed. Our average speed is 45 kilometers per hour. She completes the single trip in 1/10. What is 1/10? 1/10 hours is 1/10. 1/10 is the same as 1/10 of an hour. 1/10 of an hour, which means it's 1/10. Which means it's 1/10. 1/10. 1/10 times 60. Remember, because here it said 1/10 of an hour. 1/10 of an hour, which is 1/10 times 60. Calculate the distance Miss Mazibuko covers on this daily trip. The distance equals to average speed times time, which is average speed, it's what? it's 45 kilometers per hour. 45 multiplied by 10th of an hour. And 10th of an hour is the same as 10th of an hour is the same as 10th of an hour. 10th of an hour, it's 1 divided by 60. 1 divided by 10, which is 0,0,1. Obviously, if it says 1/10, because most in question 1, they like to say calculate 1/10 kappa 2/5. If it says 1/3, which means it's a decimal number of that number, like this one, 1/10, it's 0,1. 10th, which is 1 over 10. 1 over 10, which is 0,1. Therefore, here you are going to say 0,1 multiplied by what? By 60. 0,1 multiplied by 60 equals to 6. 6 minutes. 6 minutes, because it is 1/10 of an hour. Here how many? It's equivalent to 6 minutes. Fine. Calculate the distance Ms. Mazibuko covers on a single trip. Therefore, now we have our average speed, which is 45, and our time is 6 minutes. Therefore, we are going to multiply this. We are having what? 6 minutes. But remember, here we are having what? 45 kilometers per hour, which means we must multiply time. Our time must be what? In what? In hours, so that it can cancel this one, and our answer, our unit must be what? Kilometers. Remember, because distance is measured in what? In kilometers. Now we are having our time in what? In minutes, which means now we are having 6 out of 60. We are having 6 out of 60. Therefore, here you are going to say 45 multiplied by 6 over 60. Our answer 45 divide 6 over 60. 6 over 60 equals to 450 kilometers. 450 kilometers. No. It can't be 450 kilometers. Let's see. It can't be 450 kilometers multiplied by this is correct. It can't be 450 kilometers. It is too far. It's too far. It's 4.5 kilometers, which is approximately, can be 450. Our answer is 4.5 kilometers, approximately 5 kilometers, if it says to the nearest kilometers. I want us to take another example. the same one like this one of the 10th. If it says he completed the task in 3/4 hour, 3/4 hour, a single trip, he completes it in 3/4 hour at an average speed, of 60 kilometers per hour. 60 kilometers per hour. Then determine the distance. Determine the distance in kilometers. Determine the distance in kilometers. Fine. Now our time is 3/4 of an hour. 3/4 of an hour is 3/4. 3/4 multiplied by what? By 60. Which is what? 15 minutes. Which is 3/4. 3 divided by 4 multiplied by 60 equals to 45 minutes. 45 minutes. Therefore now we say here distance is equals to average speed multiplied by time, which is our average speed is what? 60 kilometers per hour. 60 kilometers per hour multiplied by time. Our time is what? It's 3/4 of an hour. Again, 3/4 of an hour is the same as 45 divided by 60. 45 divided by 60. 60 multiplied by 45 divided by 60. By 60 equals to 45 kilometers. Let's say here it's our distance, it's 45 kilometers, and we say that he uses no, it's Miss Mazibuko. We are still at Miss Mazibuko. Let's say she uses 5 liters of petrol. 5 liters of petrol for every 5 kilometers. 1 liter of petrol for every 1 liter of petrol. 1 liter of petrol for every 5 kilometers traveled. For every 5 kilometers traveled. Therefore now, how many liters of petrol does she use if she has traveled 45 kilometers? Therefore, we are going to say we are looking for petrol consumption. it's going to be petrol consumption equals to 45 kilometers divided by 5 equals to 9 liters. Equals to 9 liters. Then we say if 1 liter of petrol cost 7 rand, it, let's say now is 13 rand 3 cent. 1 liter of petrol cost 13 rand 3 cent. How much is she going to pay for petrol? How much is she going to pay for petrol? Then we know that 1 liter is equivalent or equals to 13 rand 3 cent. Therefore, how many liters does she use? She uses 9 liters. Therefore, we are going to say 13,03 multiply by 9 equals to 13 multiply by 3, 13.03 multiply by 9 equals to 117.27. Let's recheck. It's 13.03 multiplied by 9 equals to 117.27. Units are important because here we are looking for money. Then you must put a symbol for rand. Here we are looking for petrol, and remember that petrol always measured in what? In liters. Then our answer must be in what? Our unit must be L. Here our distance, our units must be in kilometers. Let's look at another example. Time is not with us. Let's say the same one of speed, distance and time. If, for example, you have traveled 7,500 meters, is an athlete Thabo ran for 7,500 meters, 7,500 meters. At this is our distance. Let's say distance equals to 7,500 meters. And he took let's say 3,600 minutes. Calculate the average speed. Then you must calculate the average speed. Average speed in meters per second. Calculate his average speed in meters per second. Therefore, you are going to say average speed is equals to distance over time. Remember, our answer must be in meters per seconds, which means we must convert this 30,600 minutes to what? To seconds. Therefore, when you convert minutes to seconds, we know that 1 minute is the same as 60 seconds. Therefore, you are going to say 3,600 divided by 60 equals to I'm currently rushing. 3,600 divided by 60. 3,600 divided by 60 is equals to 60. No. We are converting from a bigger one to a smaller one. We multiply 3,600 multiplied by 60. Multiply by 60 is 21,000. 216,000 seconds. Therefore, we are going to say our speed of 7,500 divided by 21,600 seconds minutes. Therefore, it's 7,500 divided by answer equals to 0,0347 meters per second. But our instructions normally say we must convert our answer to 2 decimal numbers. It's 0,03 minutes per second. I hope you have enjoyed our lesson, and I wish you luck in your exams, especially for Maths Lead. I'm sure you are all going to get level 7, and good luck and enjoy your examination. Thank you very much.